Hello everyone and welcome back to STW Sports, and today I'm going to be reviewing the EFL weekend from Friday October the 2nd until Sunday October the 4th. As usual, a very eventful weekend in the EFL. I'm going to get straight on with it, starting with the Championship. On Friday 2nd of October, Coventry City 1, Bournemouth 3. Very good result for Bournemouth this one. I kind of wrote Bournemouth off at the start of the season, thinking they'd have a really struggling season. I'm slowly starting to regret that. Bournemouth have taken 10 points from 4 games, a very good start for them. A 3-1 win away at a Coventry City side who haven't lost for nearly a year at home. Very good result for Bournemouth. They won the game 3-1 in the end. Dan Gosling double in the second half secured it for them. Great result. As for Coventry, a bit of a setback, but still, Bournemouth last season there's two leagues between these two teams, so. It's not the but this isn't a priority game for Coventry, but still, good result for Bournemouth. On Saturday, 3rd of October, Norwich City 0, Derby County 1. Timu Pukki slipped and missed a penalty in this game, really cost Norwich, and Wayne Rooney scored a free kick. And when you're Wayne Rooney, you don't lose it. Brilliant free kick past Tim Krul. Derby County picked up their first win of the season. First points of the season, in fact, a very important win for Derby. This Derby could kick on from here, a very good win away at a Norwich team who were a Premier League team last season. As for Norwich, 4 points from 4 games, not been a good start for them. They'll be able to pick up under Farker. Bad start for Norwich, but yeah, we'll wait and see how they progress. Nottingham Forest 1, Bristol City 2. Yeah, Nottingham Forest are in big trouble at the moment. I mean, they're in the relegation zone now. It's been a terrible start. I mean, surely the manager of Forest has got to be under so much pressure at the moment and feeling it, but what a start for Bristol City. Take nothing away from them. 4 wins out of 4. I tipped them to have a good season, Bristol City. They had a very good transfer window and they're only going to get better. Very good start for them. 4 wins out of 4. Forest 4 defeats out of 4. Terrible start for Forest. Sheffield Wednesday 1, QPR 1. Sheffield Wednesday really let themselves down here. They were 1-0 up until the 96th minute and then QPR scored a last-minute equaliser. Heartbreak for Sheffield Wednesday. Any point Sheffield Wednesday drop at the moment is going to feel bad because of their points deduction. A 1-1 draw, it definitely must feel like points dropped for them in the end. But yeah, QPR in the end got the result. But yeah, disappointing of you, Sheffield Wednesday. As for QPR, they've had an okay start overall. Luton Town 2, Wycombe Wanderers 0. Yeah, Wycombe Wanderers' bad start continues. Goalless and pointless so far. Terrible start for them. They're certainly going to have a job on their hands this season to stay up, Wycombe Wanderers. As for Luton, what a start for them. Take nothing away from Nathan Jones and Luton. Since Nathan Jones returned to the club, Luton have been in fine form, and that form continued. A 2-0 win. And yeah, what a start for Luton. Brilliant start for them, and they are right up there at the moment. Hopefully, long may this continue. Blackburn Rovers 0, Cardiff City 0. Good result for Cardiff. They were down to 10 men for the final 20 minutes, so I think they'll certainly take this result in the end, Cardiff. As for Blackburn, they've been in free scoring form. 9 goals in their last 2 games, 11 in the first 3. They fired a blank in this game, and top scorer Adam Armstrong wasn't on form either. Disappointing result in the end for Blackburn. They'll certainly see this as 2 points dropped. Cardiff, a point gain really, a very good disciplined performance from Cardiff, but 2 points dropped for Rovers more than anything. Middlesbrough 2, Barnsley 1. Yep, Neil Warnock's 1,500th game as a manager, and it was a victory. A big game this one, Middlesbrough-Barnsley. You kind of felt like the winner of this was, would very much need it. And it was Middlesbrough who got the victory by 2-1. Great result for them. And yeah, they'll be open to kick on from this Middlesbrough. Their season hasn't started the best. As their first win in their 4th game. And yeah, they'll very much be open. They can kick on from this and have a good campaign. As for Barnsley, a relegation battle surely looms for them. Rotherham 1, Huddersfield Town 1. Yes, a Yorkshire derby located near me because I live in Leeds now. But yeah, Rotherham-Huddersfield though. Huddersfield picked up a last-minute equaliser. To be fair to Rotherham, I wrote them off a lot. I thought they'd go down very convincingly. But to be fair to them, they started the season okay. A win and a few draws in there as well. And they haven't been completely hammered by anyone. All their games have been very close, actually, Rotherham. They're 1-0 up till the last minute of this game, and Huddersfield Town broke their heart with the last-minute equaliser. Not a bad result for Huddersfield in the end away from Rotherham, but yeah, I think both teams probably wouldn't have minded a draw. Again, this is a relegation battle game, I think, and both teams probably wouldn't mind a draw in the end. Reading 1, Watford 0. Surely this is one of the results of the weekend. When will Reading's form stop? I mean, Reading, who were tipped to go down at the start of the season by quite a lot of people, and they were looked in big trouble. What a start for Reading. Absolutely brilliant. A 1-0 win against last season's Premier League team, Watford. Things are only getting better for Reading. Will this form stop, or is it a sign of things to come? You don't know, but yeah, brilliant start for them. As for Watford, disappointing. The first goal they've let in all season, and they lost the game as well. Disappointing for Watford, but still 7 points out of 12. Not the worst start for them. Reading 100% though. What a start for them. And then Swansea City 2, Millwall 1. Brilliant stuff from Swansea City again, getting a victory. They've had a very good start, Swansea, very positive start. A 2-1 win over Millwall. This game felt quite big, really. I mean, both teams tipped to do good things this season. Swansea it was with the win by 2-1. A close encounter, but one that Swansea edged. Good result for them and positive for them going forward. Millwall's first loss of the season, but I still think they'll have a good campaign. And then Sunday, the big game, the big story. Brentford 2, Preston North End 4. What a game this was. I mean, fantastic comeback from Preston. 2-0 down. It looked all over at half-time. And all of a sudden, Preston pull it out the bag. 4 goals. What a result for Preston. Could this be a good start for Preston? Could this be something that, kicks them on and makes them do really well? But, yeah, brilliant stuff from them. As for Brentford, what a disappointing result for them, though. 2 defeats now in their opening 4 games. They've got to pick up this form if they want to be in the playoffs again this year. Or even get promoted automatically. But, yeah, as for Preston, huge win for them. And, yeah, they might kick on from this. But what a first team to beat Brentford in their new stadium as well. Final game of the Championship of the week, Stoke City 1, Birmingham City 1. Yet the Midlands derby ended all square. A late Nick Powell equaliser got a draw for Stoke in the end. Birmingham have had a pretty decent start to the season. 3 draws, I believe it is now, and 3 draws and a win. Stoke have had a pretty mixed start as well, really. I mean, 5 points out of their opening 4 games. Not too bad compared to last season anyway, and it was only 1 point, I believe. But yeah, overall, not too bad. A draw was probably fair in the end. And yeah, both teams would have been relatively satisfied with this in the end. And of course, game of the weekend, I've gone Brentford 2, Preston 4. And result of the weekend, I've gone Brentford 2, Preston 4. Great comeback, great game, great result for Preston. They must be absolutely buzzing. No one saw this coming at half-time, so fair play to them. Sunday was a mad day for football. Sunday was a mad day. And the top scorer remains Adam Armstrong with 5 goals for the season. But he was off form this weekend, fired a blank against Cardiff. And then on to League 1, Saturday the 3rd of October. First game, Shrewsbury Town 1, Gillingham 1. Yeah, I mean, I think this is Shrewsbury's 3rd draw now in 4 games. They're certainly becoming the draw specialists in a way in League 1, sorry. I mean, yeah, the game was pretty much a fair draw, though, I think, in the end. Both teams won't mind this too much. It was one of them draws. Wigan Athletic 1, Doncaster Rovers 0. This game kind of came as a bit of a surprise, really. Doncaster has started the season very well, actually, Doncaster, but Wigan here, they picked up a win over Portsmouth last week, and they took that momentum into this game and gained a 1-0 win. Surprise result, in my opinion, but still, a 1-0 win from Wigan, informed Doncaster as well. MK Dons 1, Ipswich Town 1. One of the shock results of the weekend, even if it was a draw. Top versus bottom coming into this game. Ipswich, no goals conceded, flying high at the top. And yeah, MK Dons grabbed themselves a 1-1 draw. Yes, it was at home, but still, got to feel that 2 points drop for Ipswich in the end. Good result for MK Dons, though. They'll certainly take it, but they still look like they're going to have a tough season this year. Hull City 1, Plymouth Argyle 0. Hull City maintained their 100% start. Brilliant start for Hull. Yeah, they've had a great start to the season. I mean, when they went down, I thought they might struggle in League 1, but right now, no evidence of that. Great start for them. They'll be rolling back up to the Championship if they keep up this form. But yeah, very positive of your Hull. Charlton Athletic 0, Sunderland 0. I mean, this is one of them games. The 2019 playoff final League 1, a repeat of that. Charlton, of course, got re-relegated last year. I mean, it was a 0-0 draw. Sunderland got reduced to 10 men in the second half, but, the game was a fair 0-0 in the end. One thing, of course, Sunderland needs to do is win these games that they have been drawing for the last couple of years, but this is away from home. It's not the worst draw in the world, but Charlton have had a bit of a struggling start, so they'll probably take a draw here as well. Bristol Rovers 2, Northampton Town 0. Bristol Rovers got their first win of the season against 10-man Northampton, a much-needed win for Bristol Rovers. Very positive from them. Yeah, fair play to Bristol, though. Good result. And, they can kick on from here. I think they will kick on now. I think it was a bad start to the season, but I expect them to be okay this season overall. Peterborough 3, Swindon Town 1. It's been a positive start for Swindon Town. They've had a very good opening few games, but Peterborough's home form has been absolutely brilliant over the last few games, and that continued here. 1-0 down, but they got a 3-1 victory in the end to get all 3 points. Much needed. Peterborough's home form very much looks like it could be the one to catapult them up the table. And Burton Albion 2, Portsmouth 4. Wow, what a game this was. So Portsmouth took an early lead. Burton Albion then went 2-1 up after 20 minutes, and Portsmouth's terrible start looked like it might continue. They've been in terrible form, Portsmouth, but no. They had other ideas. A 4-2 victory thanks to a hat-trick from Harness. So what a result for Portsmouth, though. 4-2 win. Burton Albion have had a bad start. They're in the relegation zone. But as for Portsmouth, will this be the win that kickstarts their season that's very much needed? But yeah, great result for them in the end. And yeah, very good game of football as well. And speaking of good games of football, Blackpool 2, Lincoln City 3. What a start it's been for Michael Appleton's men. I mean, yeah, they got outplayed by Liverpool in the League Cup, but that's 7-2. But, you know, still, that's Liverpool. Very good team. As for this game, though, absolutely brilliant comeback. A 3-2 win over a 10-man Blackpool. A game that had a lot rather than it. What a start it's been for Lincoln. I mean, I thought me predicting them to finish 9th was quite generous, but right now they could finish top at this rate. 4 wins out of 4, looking very good going forward. Michael Appleton's men could be a championship club next season at this rate. Very positive start for them. Let's wait and see how they do. But yeah, what a result. As for Blackpool, not the best start for them. Disappointing so far. FC Wimbledon 1, Accrington Stanley 2. Accrington Stanley come from behind to get the victory. Not really a lot to say about this one. Accrington made a decent comeback, got a 2-1 win. Yeah, good result for Accrington and bad result for Wimbledon. Only thing to say. Game of the weekend, Blackpool 2, Lincoln City 3. Very good result for Lincoln. Onwards and upwards they go. Result of the weekend, I've gone for Rochdale 2, Fleetwood 1. I don't think I even mentioned that game, so I'm sorry. A last-minute winner for Rochdale as well. Fleetwood have had a terrible start this season. What's happened to them? Playoffs the last couple of years, but no sign of that this year. Terrible start. Well, playoffs last season, I should say. Terrible start this year, though. And yeah, what a result for Rochdale, though, going forward. Brilliant stuff. And top scorer is George Grant for Lincoln City on 4 goals. Another reason why they've had a very good start. Moving on to League 2 then, and 3rd of October 2020. First we've got El Cumbrio, Carlisle versus Barrow. And the game ends 1-0 Carlisle. The game wasn't great. I mean, it kind of was played in a derby sort of way, scrappy. But good result for Carlisle. But they had 10 men as well, Carlisle, but they hung on. Barrow, though, I did say I don't think they'll live up to this Football League standard. And so far, that's kind of being improved. They're still not had a great start at all. And good result for Carlisle, though, going forward. 1-0, and El Cumbrio has a winner, and it was Carlisle. Crawley Town 1, Southend United 1. Yep, Southend picked up their first point of the season away at Crawley. Good result for Southend, really. As for Crawley, very disappointing result, really. But yeah, well, not really much more we can say about that. Bad result for Crawley, but Southend will be relieved to pick up that first point. Morecambe 1, Port Vale 0. I thought this was a big upset, to be honest with you, for some reason. Yeah, I mean, a late penalty for Morecambe causes an upset. I expected Vale to win this game quite comfortably, so fair play to Morecambe. Good result for them, and yeah, good result. All right, yeah, good result for Morecambe is all I can say, really, but a bad result for Vale. They'll be very disappointed they didn't win this game. Forest Green 1, Walsall 1. Yeah, I mean, 2 teams again who I think might do quite well this season, but this game wasn't really one of them games. It was a 1-1 draw, quite disinteresting, but yeah, both teams played, and it was, you just basically say it was a fair 1-1 draw. Colchester 3, Oldham Athletic 3. Yep, Harry Kilside lost all 3 games up until this point, but they grabbed a draw away at Colchester this time round. Quite an entertaining game, actually, this one. I mean, 3-3 draws usually are, but this one certainly had a good feel to it. Good result for Oldham. I'd say more than Colchester, but yeah, it's a fair draw in the end. A fair draw, but in a very good game. Exeter City 2, Cambridge United 0. Yeah, Cambridge's very good start came undone against Exeter. 2-0 victory. Good result for Exeter, though. I expect Exeter to have a good season this season. It's not really too much of a surprise, to be honest with you. Yeah. Harrogate Town 1, Bolton Wanderers 2. Can't believe I'm saying this. If I said this 10 years ago, it'd have sounded mental. This is actually quite an upset that Bolton won this game in a way. I mean, on stature, Bolton Wanderers, Harrogate Town is no comparison, but Bolton Wanderers have started the season terribly, goalless and pointless before this, but a 2-1 win away at Harrogate to give Harrogate their first loss of the season. bad result really for Harrogate in the end. But yeah, Bolton though get their much needed first win. Could this be the start of Bolton's resurgence? I think so, it could be. Interesting to see if it is. But yeah, as for Harrogate at home, pretty bad result actually. Not one that I actually expected somehow, but yeah, still. Good result for Bolton though. Very good away from home as well. Newport County 2, Mansfield Town 1. Yeah, Newport, a late Dolan penalty was a difference in the end. Good result for Newport. Yeah, a needed win in a way for them. Stevenage 0, Salford City 1. Salford City have had a very good start to the season. Could this be the year they go up? It very much could be. Mid-table last season. I did think this could be a year to kick on for Salford. They got a 1-0 win away at Stevenage. It was an early Hunter goal that 2 minutes in that pretty much was the only goal of the game, but still a needed goal and needed 3 points for Salford as well. They're having a very good start to the season at the moment. Leyton Orient 0, Cheltenham Town 2. Kind of a surprise in a way. I mean, good result for... Well, not really a surprise, to be honest with you. Good result for Cheltenham, though. 2-0 win, and yeah, 2 first-half goals secured the points. Bad result for Leyton Orient, good result for Cheltenham. I feel like I've said that a lot in this video. I do apologise. Tranmere Rovers 2, Scunthorpe United 0. Good result for Tranmere, their first win of the season. The team I had to win League 2. It's not started very well for Tranmere. This is their first win of the season, but it's a very much a needed one. A 2-0 win over Scunthorpe. And yeah, fair play to them. It was a Vaughan brace as well. Tranmere might have needed this victory to kick on. And yeah, so I've said that a lot in this video as well. I am sorry, I repeat myself a lot. But yeah, that is the video. But no, I've still got to do my game of the weekend in League 2. Colchester 3, Oldham Athletic 3. Easy choice, really. Very entertaining game. And result of the weekend, I've gone Morecambe 1, Port Vale 0. I'm not saying it's a massive upset, but it is an upset in my opinion. I never expected Vale to lose, never expected them to lose 1-0 to Morecambe, but it's one of them though. It's not the worst, not the biggest shock ever, but it's the only one I can really think of in League 2. And top scorer is Henderson from Salford with 4 goals. Good start to the season for him. And yeah, that is my wrap for the EFL Championship League 1 and 2 review from October the 2nd till October the 4th. Thank you very much for watching, everyone. Please like, share and subscribe, and I'll be back soon. Thank you very much.